Hey, Thirst for Knowledge. So today I wanted to talk about, a very controversial topic. How do you balance playing a lot of Magic when you have a significant other? So this is something that I struggle with a lot when I was playing on the Pro Tour, and going to Grand Prix every other weekend. My girlfriend would always complain that I was spending so much time away from home that, I was playing a kid's card game, or how, this is how she felt about Magic the Gathering. And at the same time, try to find a delicate balance between spending time with your significant other and playing Magic because you've got that Grand Prix to test for, you've got that Invitational to test for, you've got a Pro Tour coming up in 3 weeks. What are you gonna do, right? So the first thing I would say is, one, you have to find somebody who's supportive of your hobbies. You want to make sure that if you're dating, a guy or a girl, make sure that they understand what Magic means to you. And if it means that you have to be away from home, like half the year or a quarter of the year, or maybe 1 week every month, that they understand that, right? Like they have to support your hobbies. If this is something that you take seriously, if this is something that brings you joy, you want to make sure that you're with somebody who supports them. And that was a mistake that I made. The other thing you also want to do is, you have to be reasonable, right? Like they're going to make sacrifices, hopefully to understand that you're going to be away from home or have to dedicate time to going to a card store to pick up your deck or test your deck with friends for your, like your store's 1K or something. So in that sense, you want to make sure that the time that you spend not playing Magic, that you make up for it. So you want to do something special, you want to do something nice. If you have a girlfriend, you want to make sure that you surprise her, you take her out to like her favorite restaurant without her asking you to do that. You want to make sure that you are able to spend quality time together that isn't just revolving around Magic. Of course, it's ideal if your significant other is also invested into Magic, like you are. So I know Alex Hayne and his girlfriend Sarah, they travel a lot, they play a lot of Grand Prix together, and that must make their relationship much stronger, right? But most people were not blessed by being in love with somebody else who plays Magic, where that's just how it works, right? And in that situation, you have to understand that they're allowing you to go play Magic, but then when you're back home and you have the time, you want to make sure that you're not sitting there talking about Magic or talking about, well, I can't wait to like fly out next weekend for this. Like that's great, they know that, but you want to make sure that you're kind of empathetic to their needs as well, right? So if they are willing to give in and allow you to go out and have fun with your friends and have fun, playing Magic, going to opens, going to Grand Prix, going to Pro Tours, you want to reciprocate that behavior by saying, okay, well, you let me do what I want to do. What can I do, to make you happy? Or like if that involves going to like a pumpkin patch or going to something that they enjoy, even though you don't enjoy it as much, do that because it helps build like the give and take in a relationship, and that will make it so much easier. Like the spot that I was in, I had to end up you know firstly skipping events in order to make them happy. I had to you know at one point I even lied about going to an event. It just got so bad, and I broke rule number one. I dated somebody who didn't support my hobbies, and because Magic was, not a huge part of my life, but it was a part of my life. And I wish if I could go back, I would have just made it clear that this is something I need, and if you can't support that, then maybe we shouldn't be together, right? Because the worst thing you want, like and I've seen this with some friends too, is they just constantly battling with their significant other week after week after week about Magic, and they either get burnt out and say, okay, what, I'm gonna take a break from Magic because they don't want to fight, or they end up breaking up with a person. But sometimes you can have a happy medium. But like I said, there has to be that level of support. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit subscribe and hit that like button. Take care, guys. Yeah.